not criminals. We just want to work. A lot of people just want to work. We all want to survive. I'm out here to represent for my people.
Then do it in Mexico, because people in Mexico can't just work. People in Mexico can't just out there survive, and the cartels just slice and dice them left and right. President Trump is cracking down hard on illegal immigration. Under his administration, ICE, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, they're not playing any games when it comes to people who have overstayed their visas or have plainly just come into this country illegally, whether it be by swimming, jumping border, climbing in, being smuggled in, whatever it may be. If you're illegal, they are doing their hardest job to get you out the country. And because of this, people have taken to the streets. There are mass protests happening all across the United States, and that's what this video is about, and we'll be discussing and reacting to a few different perspectives on this issue and really see what people have to say for those on the ground.
These second-time protesters rushed onto the 101. They were running between cars, which thankfully by then had slowed to a crawl. Thousands of...
What does I've never understood this, even with the BLM stuff. What does blocking traffic have to do with anything? You're being a nuisance. You're not helping to win anybody over to the what you're trying to promote and what you're trying to advocate for. You're being a nuisance and you're being annoying. Think about all the mothers in their car racing down the highway trying to give birth to their baby, and here you are blocking traffic because you don't want to go back to the country that you're waving a flag for. All the people in a car accident who need help and the ambulance or the cops are trying to get their way. You're blocking so many people who have nothing to do with what you're trying to do, and you're not fulfilling that mission of, oh well, I'm blocking traffic so then people can think why they're blocking traffic, then they Google it and research and get a little, aware of what's going on in the world. No. You're making people not like you. You're making people actually just say, you know what, you need to be gone. That's what's happening. I've never understood the blocking traffic.
Anti-ICE demonstrators who are against President Trump's new immigration policies protested throughout downtown Los Angeles for hours today.
It's been so great seeing everyone unite together. We really need this, especially at a time like this during Trump's presidency. So, it's really nice seeing the whole community come together, not just Mexicans, the whole Hispanic community.
Go back. How do you hate when somebody says, go back to your country? It sounds racist, it sounds bigoted, but look at you. You're adorning Mexico flag attire. You're complaining that people are getting sent back to Mexico, but you're repping the flag. It doesn't logically add up. If you genuinely are so proud of Mexico, you want to rep it, this is that and the third, then go. There's nothing stopping someone come through the legal port of entry and actually apply and be here to be a legal citizen. There's nothing to do with immigration as a whole. People are confusing this to be something by anti-immigrationists, anti-immigration. No, we're anti-people breaking the law. That's why people like to come here in the first place, because we have law and order, unlike these third world countries that people are fleeing.
Hispanic community at large.
Hundreds marched onto the freeway in the early afternoon, forcing CHP to shut down a stretch of the 101 in both directions. The disruption, a message to the White House and even local leaders that these increased deportations...
Pick your own fruit. Mexicans ain't going nowhere. No one's saying y'all have to go anywhere. Just come here legally. The problem isn't Mexicans. The problem is illegal Mexicans, illegal Chinese people, illegal Russians, illegal Central American, Honduran, Guatemalan people. It's just illegal people to begin with. It's not necessarily the Mexicans. And you're talking about pick your own fruit. Okay, let us pick our own fruit then. If there are this many illegals doing this much work in our economy, then let them be gone and we will fill those jobs up with adequate wage. Let's give that a shot, because what we have right now is just not working.
Since Trump was sworn into office, are tearing families apart.
Our family, we all want to stay together. We don't want to see our family have to leave. We should keep the families together. They're human beings. They shouldn't be treating them as just like trash.
Well, you and your family took that risk at coming here illegally in the first place. When you do something illegal, you are at risk of being caught. You chose that decision to make. No one forced you to do that. No one forced you to come here. You decided to come here illegally, and you decided to come here to break the law, and now you're being caught, and now you're being checked for it. That just is what it is. Talking about no humans illegal. Yes, humans are illegal. There's a reason why so many people are fleeing to come here to America anyways. We don't live in a utopia. We don't live in a just and loving world. We genuinely don't. That's what makes America so great. We have law and order. We have rules. We have a society. We don't have the cartel infiltrating every single aspect of our nation. Are there some bad things like I've talked about in the other video? For sure. But for the most part, America's chilling and we don't have to deal with a lot of the things that these people are fleeing from.
I was planning on calling ICE, to be honest with you, so they got here before I was able to call them. There's 15 of them in a one bedroom. They were destroying the building. They were constantly doing drugs in front. They were illegally squatting. They're criminals. They're destroying the apartment. If you go inside, it's destroyed.
Point blank period. They're illegally squatting. There's 10 people in this one bedroom apartment. Why? You're tearing down the neighborhood to the point where even locals are getting fed up with the BS. And it's funny because this man's so fed up, he said, they beat me to it. He was going to call ICE. And you know what? Hell, the same way these illegal immigrants don't want ICE to find them is the same way I don't want my trolls or anyone who hates me to find me either. And thanks to today's sponsor, Delete Me, we don't have to worry about any of that. Just so you're aware, it is common practice for your private information to just be bought and sold online, and it's just out there for anybody to grab. This is how people find your address online. You're getting unexpected mail, emails, phone calls, the list goes on. Literally anyone can buy your private information online, but you do have the control and right to stay private and protect your personal data. Now, can you just go to every single website, hundreds of websites, and look for the box to unsubscribe and delete your information off the site? Yeah. Or you can just let Delete Me do all this work for you. Delete Me will remove your private information from hundreds of data brokers out there, and it will help you protect yourself from the risk of stalkers, identity theft, harassment. I mean, the list goes on. And this isn't a one-time thing. When you're on their subscription, they are always keeping tabs on you, because a lot of these sites can just like get your information from somebody else. No, Delete Me will say, oh, actually take it down. They're constantly doing this work for you in order to protect you. And of course, we've got a good deal for you. Utilizing my link below or scanning the QR code here on the screen, you can receive 20% off using code AMIR.
Have you seen what's happening in LA today? Our Mexican American brothers and sisters peacefully protesting, shutting down entire city streets, blocking.
What is peaceful about shutting down a city? I done told y'all this already. There is nothing peaceful about shutting down an interstate and preventing law-abiding citizens, legal citizens, going about their day. Going to the hospital, going to work. You're making people late for work. You're getting people fired by shutting down the street. You're being a nuisance. And these Latino brothers and sisters, those aren't my brothers and sisters, okay? Just because somebody came here illegally and are trying to reap the benefits of our country doesn't make you automatically my brother or sister. No, I have nothing to do with you. You're an illegal immigrant. I'm sorry. I don't get it.
Off lanes of the 101, demonstrating their patriotism, their belief in the vision of a brighter future for this country.
What is this man? I'm so tired. I'm so tired of these white liberals. What is patriotic about burning the American flag? What is patriotic about breaking America's laws? What is patriotic about you sneaking up in this country, reaping all the taxpayer benefits and skipping the line for all the actual legal immigrants trying to come here in the first place? There's nothing patriotic about that.
This country. Is it not ironic to you that the people that we are trying to oppress and deport are the ones that are most vocally and visibly defending our rights in this moment? Do you not see them marching through the streets of LA with their Mexican flags in tow and not hear the echoes of Martin Luther King's "I Had a Dream" speech? Can you watch the footage of them marching through those streets and not see John Lewis leading the march to Selma?
I know this man is not equating my ancestors, who were just bought and sold, brought here to put to work, be put to labor, and then a lot of infighting went down, a lot of things went down in the United States. We end up becoming like, fully recognized as citizens. We're freed slaves, going about our day, and then fast forward, fighting for civil rights, this and that, the third. How are you going to equate black people, black citizens in the 50s and 60s, my grandfather, hello Papa, we all familiar with Papa. How are you going to equate Papa fighting for his rights as a legal citizen to be recognized as such and be given the respect to an illegal immigrant who just broke into this country to reap the benefits of this law-abiding and great country? I don't know what hell echoes you hearing, but it ain't the echoes we hearing over here, okay? That ain't right. That's delusional. That actually is sick.
Here's my point. This is what democracy looks like. This is true patriotism. If you have been sitting around wondering who is going to do something, the people we're trying to deport are showing us the better way. We need to go join them.
We're done. We're going to the next one. I don't have time to spend on this damn man. Keep calling him patriotic, relating it to the civil rights era, when if we're looking at it for what it is, these are illegal immigrants. Nothing's talking about the regular immigrants. No one's talking about the people who are here legally. We're talking about illegal. At that, there's nothing patriotic about burning a flag. There's nothing patriotic about literally stomping, spitting, kicking, and burning the American flag while waving the Mexican flag because you're mad that America is sending people back to this state or to this country that you're so proud to rep and you're so proud to defend. If it is that great, then just go back. If it is that great, everybody go. Why are you here? If you hate America, why are you here? If half of y'all ain't even citizens to begin with and you hate our rules and what we're doing, then leave and go back to the country that you're repping. It doesn't add up.
What do you think about the people if don't have documents, like is immigrant? You think is what was saying a criminal or no?
No.
No,
Hell no.
because he say
Yeah.
yes or no.
So that's a racist. That's a racist approach. It's a racist perspective to say someone without documents is a criminal. Because
One, you keep devaluing the meaning and the term racism. It's not racist to follow the law. And you know what? It can be. Here's some nuance. Back in the 60s and 70s when it was like Jim Crow laws or whatever, and it was a law like you could have slaves, that's a little iffy, okay? But let's fast forward to now, we're talking about 2025. In this scenario, there's nothing racist about saying, yeah, person A done broke into this country and you done broke the law by being here in the first place, so we're sending you back. That's not racist. That's just literally following due process. And if you have a problem with it, then stay there. Why are you coming here to begin with? Remind me, if Mexico's so great and America's so trash, why are you here? If Mexico's so great, leave, go back. That's not a racist statement. There's nothing racist about that. It's following the logic that you keep trying to portray.
we're talking a piece of paper.
Oh yeah.
We no human being is illegal. So I have a sign
Let me
here.
see
It
your
says
signs.
no human being is illegal on stolen land.
Conquered land to begin with. We're past that. At that, try doing this in China. Try doing this in Japan. Try doing this in Tokyo. Try doing this in the Middle East. Try doing this in Iran. In Palestine. Like our world isn't peaches and cream. Our world isn't so cut and dry. Like it's not that simple. You want to talk about nobody is illegal on stolen land? Okay, well then talk to your cartel members. Like just because you have the mindset of nobody's illegal on stolen land does not give you the right to come to this country illegally and try to replicate and do what was going down when America was founded to begin with. No, you're not going to conquer America. We're not going to have it. This is a new day, new dawn, new age. It's not happening. And you're not equal to them. You're not equal to the people who used to conquer lands, okay? You're just not.
We're not criminals. We just want to work. A lot of people just want to work. We all want to survive. I'm out here to represent for my people.
Then do it in Mexico. Because people in Mexico can't just work. People in Mexico can't just out there survive. And the cartels just slicing and dicing them left and right. You got all these illegal drugs. You got all these illegal crossings. You got all this trafficking. If you are a legal citizen in America, you are doing these things. You are just working. You are just eating. You are just chilling, minding your business. But if you're an illegal immigrant, you got to go.
I'm out here to be the voice for the people that have been silenced out of fear. I'm out here to keep pushing.
Thousands of people took to the streets of downtown LA protesting President Donald Trump's illegal immigration policies. The demonstration started on Olvera Street with a march to City Hall early Sunday afternoon. LAPD ordered multiple street closures in the area as the moving protests grew in size. It eventually shut down the 101 as demonstrators took their rally to the freeway.
It's so mind-boggling to me, and I have to highlight this and show this to you all because it is actually a big deal to a lot of people. It really is, but I think there's so much misinformation about what is actually going down. Maybe there's not. Maybe these people are just, because you know some of them do have the signs that are like, no immigrant is illegal. So maybe some of them are aware of it, but I think there is a little confusion with how loosely people are using the term like immigrants. Like, we're fine with immigrants, legal immigrants. Illegal immigrants, maybe not so much. But the fact of the matter is that none of this should be happening. It should not be this bad. It should not be replicating, you know, BLM in 2020 vibes. Like, if you're gonna say America is so bad, there's lots of options we can do, but that we have. But if you're gonna say America is so bad, so racist, so bigoted, then leave. And if you're not gonna leave, then maybe we need to be fixing the things that make America so bad, right? Maybe we should be fixing the homelessness crisis. Maybe we should be fixing our infrastructure. Maybe we should be fixing inflation and the cost of groceries and gas. Maybe we should be fixing our education system, right? How do you do that? With taxpayer money. Now, do we have the taxpayer money to do this? Are we actively trying to work on it? Yes. Is there more that we could be doing? For sure. Maybe instead of all our tax-paying money going to the benefits that we're constantly giving illegal immigrants and the constant battle that ICE and that is going down at our border, okay? The constant busing on the planes, the rehoming, the insurance, the EBT cards, all these things for these illegal immigrants. We could be using these resources on actual American citizens, including legal Mexican American citizens. It's nothing to do with white people, has nothing to do with racism. It just merely has to do with taking care of our country and taking back our country. There's nothing wrong with that. And I don't understand why this is such a big deal and it's so misconstrued and it's seen as such like a polarizing left versus right issue when it's just clear as, hey, we should be putting this time and energy into our actual legal citizens. Is there work that needs to be done regarding becoming a legal citizen? Yes. And we could be doing more work on that if it wasn't for all these resources being taken up by the people trying to come in here illegally. Come here the right way and you'll be good. But all this drama, all this hipper and holler, just because we're trying to protect our border, meanwhile we spending all this money protecting Ukraine's border, Israel's border, everybody's border being captured safe all across the world except our own. I've had enough. We need to be doing something about our own country, and there's nothing wrong about that. And again, when it comes to these damn flags, if you're so proud to rep Mexico, go to Mexico.
If you are one of those people telling Latinos that they should not be burning the flag, the American flag, as a way to protest, just stop. Please stop. Stop, because the plight of Latinos in los Estados Unidos is not a universal experience. Like, not one of us experiences this country in the same way. And we can go into the complexities of it all. We can go into racism, we can go into colorism, we can go into socioeconomic status. All of those things affect the way that we experience being Mexican in this country. And we absolutely do not get to tell people what meaning to place on a symbol that represents the USA. Some of us might experience more discrimination than others.
You don't have any rights. You don't even have the right to be here in the first place. There is no need for you, even a legal citizen, to be burning the American flag because you don't like it. If you don't like it, leave. Everybody has things that they deal with. Are we perfect? No. But don't hipper and holler and cry about, oh my gosh, I'm getting sent back to Mexico. Isn't it so great? You waving the flags like it is, then go. Look at this video of people burning the American flag. I don't know how else to say this other than if America's that bad and you're wanting to rep and you're hitting and hollering about Mexico so bad too, then just go. I think that's the most frustrating thing about all these protests and all these riots, is that it doesn't have to be this way. It's very simple, it's very cut and dry, at least to me and maybe to you, the viewers out there, in that it's not racist to want to protect your own borders and protect how America is. It's not racist to want to, defend and put forth our law and order, because we understand there's a reason why people are coming here and immigrating here to America in the first place. If you're going to come here, come the right way. I have no issue with you coming here the right way. I have no issue with legal immigration. The problem that I have, that a lot of people have, is just people coming here illegally. That's it. I sound like I'm going crazy. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this, because I don't even feel like it's left versus right issue. I don't even feel like it's that, like, I have such a bad stance, like, I know I can understand some of my political stances, they're a little out there, they're a little wild, but I don't even think in terms of this immigration stuff that it's really that off the wall or off colored. I genuinely don't see the problem with coming here the right way. Like, I keep hearing, oh, Republicans are racist, saying going back to your country. Well, what else do you want us to say or do? You keep talking, you're burning the American flag. You don't like America. You don't like what we do. You're waving the Mexico flag. Viva la Mexico. You're saying how great it is. Then just go back to what you're saying so great. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. I'm very curious about it, but I had to highlight this. I had to show you guys what's really going down on the streets, because people are upset. And what Trump is doing is actually working. They are working hard at deporting people. And again, none of this is to say that we have an issue with legal immigration. No, it's the illegal immigration. So share this video with a friend who may need it to just give some perspective on it, on these topics and what we discussed, because at least for me, I don't even think this is that deep of a topic or that deep of an issue. I really do think it's very cut and dry, easy to understand, but maybe not. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Let me know below. But thank you guys for always sharing my content and really putting forth this channel. I cannot believe we are at 550,000 subscribers. I am more than thankful and just I have so much gratitude. I'm very full of love and patience and happiness because of what I get to do for a living and support that you all throw my way. It's the utmost honor, seriously. And again, with the studio, there's so much work getting done behind the scenes, y'all. You have no idea. I'm in a new chair. I might get a different one. This is just a start. I had a whole team meeting here. The whole thing is getting redone. Just wait. Just wait. Come like April, everything will be done. Construction will be done. Whole new set, whole new vibes, whole new initiatives. There's so much. I'm so excited. So without further ado, thank you guys for taking time to watch this video. Again, do know that you, if you're still watching this, you are way more in control of your life than you may know. And whatever's going on in your life, I just urge you to really focus on you and only you. Lock yourself in tunnel vision. Stay locked in on what you're doing and your goals and your missions, and you will be mind blown at the sheer amount of success that will be coming your way. You are powerful, and just I really encourage you to go after your goals and dreams and whatever you're trying to do. So with that being said, thank you for taking your time and being here. My name is Amir Odom. Love you guys a ton, and I will see you in the next video. Deuces.